Have you ever dreamt of a place where the world feels utterly new? A place painted in shades of white and blue where the air is so crisp it seems to sing? We are heading far north beyond the Arctic Circle in Sweden, Sápmi, the ancestral land of the Sami people. Here, life moves to an ancient rhythm, dictated by the seasons and the gentle footsteps of reindeer. The Sami, Europe's only indigenous people, have lived in harmony with this demanding, beautiful environment for centuries. Their story is one of resilience and a deep connection to nature. I was invited to spend time with a Sami family to listen to their stories and understand their way of life. This journey was about more than just seeing a new place, it was about connection and belonging. The Sami say they don't own the land, they are part of it, just like the birch trees and the wandering elk. Before I even set foot in Sápmi, I felt its pull, a call from the wild, promising silence and wonder. This was my chance to listen, to learn, and to share a story that deserves to be heard. My journey began on a train, slicing through the heart of Sweden, heading ever northward. The world outside transformed, rolling hills gave way to dense, snow-laden forests, and towns became rare pockets of light in a growing wilderness. After the train, we traveled by car, then snowmobile, guided by Niels, my Sami host. We skimmed across frozen lakes and weaved through silent forests, the air so cold it took my breath away. All around was a profound silence, broken only by the hum of our snowmobile and the crunch of snow. Niels pointed out fox tracks and places where reindeer had passed, teaching me to read the land's story. The scale was humbling, vast, empty, yet full of hidden life. Arriving at a cluster of wooden cabins, I was welcomed with warm smiles and hot coffee. Stepping inside, I felt I'd crossed a threshold, no longer just a visitor but a guest in the heart of Sápmi. Who are the Sami? They are the indigenous people of northern Scandinavia and Russia, calling their homeland Sápmi. Their culture is shaped by the Arctic's dramatic seasons, from endless summer daylight to the deep polar night. At the heart of Sami life is the reindeer. More than livestock, they are family and identity. The annual migration of the herds is a sacred cycle requiring immense knowledge and respect for nature. Niels told me, "We don't herd the reindeer, we follow them, they know the way." This partnership is built on trust and deep understanding, with herders knowing each animal individually. Their knowledge is passed down through generations, a living library of wisdom. The Sami have fought to protect this way of life, facing cultural suppression and land rights struggles. Today, the Sami parliament works to safeguard their interests, but true strength lies in families and communities. Traditions are passed from elder to child, stories told around the fire, and the shared care of the herds. Their resilience is extraordinary, a quiet strength born from love for their heritage and their reindeer. To understand the Sami is to understand the land itself. A Sami herder's day starts early, long before the winter sun appears. The first task check on the reindeer, traveling by snowmobile to their winter enclosure. The air is still and bitingly cold, our breath turning to mist as the reindeer greet us with soft grunts. We scatter feed, deep snow makes it hard for them to reach lichen. Herding is a life of vigilance, watching the sky for weather changes and listening to the herd's mood. Much of the day is spent moving, checking grazing areas, guarding against predators, and ensuring the herd's safety. The work is shared among family and neighbors, each reindeer marked with unique cuts, signifying its family. Watching them work together is like seeing a choreographed dance. Everyone knows their role. Evenings are spent in a lavu, a traditional tent, sharing food and stories around the fire. Elders pass down wisdom, children listen, and the sense of togetherness is strong. Life here is not easy, but it is rich with connection, to animals, land, and each other. As stars appear in the Arctic sky, I feel a deep peace, witnessing a way of life both ancient and alive. Sami culture is a feast for the senses, vibrant colors, soulful sounds, and hearty flavors. The gakti, their traditional clothing, is stunning. Its colors and patterns tell stories of family and place. Food is central, sourced directly from the land. Reindeer is the star, every part used out of respect. I tasted bidos, a rich reindeer stew, and suovas, lightly smoked and fried reindeer meat, flavors wild and clean. Berries like cloudberry bring a touch of summer to winter meals. Then there's the yoik, one of Europe's oldest musical traditions, a haunting, wordless melody that captures the spirit of a person, animal, or place. I listened as Niels's father performed a joik for his favorite reindeer, pure emotion, a direct line to the Sami soul. These traditions weave the community together, living links to the past and gifts to the future. From silver jewelry to handcrafted knives, every element is infused with meaning. Sami culture celebrates its connection to nature and family bonds. To be welcomed into this world, to share food, see art, and hear music, was a privilege. Culture here is not preserved in museums, it is lived every day. Despite its beauty, the Sami way of life faces serious threats. The Arctic is changing rapidly. Climate change is a daily reality. Warmer, unpredictable winters and ice-locked snow make survival harder for reindeer and herders. Modern industry, mining, logging, wind farms, cuts through traditional grazing lands, fragmenting the landscape. The Sami fight constant legal and political battles to protect their ancestral lands. There's also a cultural challenge. Young people are drawn to city life, risking the loss of traditional knowledge. Elders worry, if the young leave, who will follow the reindeer and carry the stories forward? Niels spoke with resolve. This is our life, we must adapt, but we will not give up. The Sami blend new tools, like GPS tracking and legal expertise, with ancient wisdom in their struggle for survival. Their resilience is a powerful reminder. They are active guardians of their culture and environment. It was the personal stories shared in quiet moments that touched me most. Niels's grandmother Elin recalled childhood migrations in a lavu tent, hardships, storms, but also beauty and joy. We had everything we needed, family, reindeer and the land, she said. Niels shared a story of searching for lost reindeer in a blizzard, days of worry, then relief and love when they were found. They are not just numbers. Losing one feels like losing a part of ourselves. I witnessed a winter market, families gathering, laughter, reindeer racing, children learning ancestral skills. The joy was infectious, a warm force against the cold. These stories painted a life of depth and meaning, struggle, survival, love, and profound connection. The true essence of Sami culture is in the hearts of the people, in their stories, and in their love for land and animals. It's not just in traditions, but in daily life and quiet moments of grace. Listening, I realized, this is what it means to belong. As my time in Sapmi ended, I felt hope. The Sami face immense challenges, climate change, industrial pressure, but I saw a culture fighting for its future. The bond between people, reindeer, and land is resilient and enduring. The future lies with the young, skilled on snowmobiles and social media, blending old and new. They become lawyers, scientists, artists, defending land, studying climate, sharing culture globally. Protecting this way of life isn't about preserving history, it's about sustaining a living culture with lessons for us all. The Sami understanding of sustainability and community is something the world needs. My final night, under the northern lights, I felt deeply connected to this place and its people. Their culture is as precious as the aurora, a light in the north we must not let fade. Their future and the Arctic's depends on it. My journey to the land of the Sami was a profound lesson in what it means to be human. It taught me about resilience, community, and the sacred connection between people and earth. The Sami don't ask for pity, they ask for respect and the right to continue their way of life. We can educate ourselves, support Sami artists, and travel responsibly, ensuring our visits benefit local communities. Supporting organizations that protect the Arctic and advocate for indigenous rights matters. Our choices at home, living more sustainably, help protect fragile Arctic environments. The health of the planet depends on the survival of its most vulnerable cultures and ecosystems. Let us carry the spirit of the Sami respect for nature, strong community, and resilience. By listening and acting with respect, we help weave a stronger, more compassionate world. Every culture is a precious thread. Let's ensure they remain unbroken.